my name is Yuehan Zhang. Today I'm going to discuss the meaning of realism and give some examples. What is realism? Realism is the movement that started from mid-19th century in France. Basically, realism is a movement in art that describes life, especially middle-class life. To understand a world in the deeply way, it is better and necessary to acquaintance with the background of this world. There is a battle between neoclassicism and romanticism, which mirrored the battle between conservatives and liberals at the time. Realism has always been a part of Western art, while painters try to make depictions as authentic as possible. Realism is always telling the truth of human experiences and always used in literature. One of famous realism poets, Nicolas Gogol, wrote a realism story named The Overcoat. It is a comedy story at the beginning and turned to the tragedy at the end. During that period, criticism of superficial and inhuman society bureaucracies of the times. There are several examples that's mentioned in the story that shows human nature. First one is in page 1013. The porters, far from getting up from their seats when he came in, took no more notice of him than if a simple fly had flown across the reception room. This sentence, we realize that nobody noticed him when he's just a normal and simple clerk. So in the last paragraph of page 1015, even at those hours when the great Petersburg sky is completely overcast and the whole population of clerks have dined and eaten their fill, blah blah blah. So from this sentence, we could see Nicolas Gogol uses this story to tell a very realistic truth that intend to criticize the superficial and inhuman society that people always judge each other by what they wear. Most of realism works are returned to focus on an object. Gustave Flaubert as one of the poets that concentrate on displaying the objectivity. He is the first poet to write his poem relatively humble persons in a humble setting. His work, Madame Bovary, is the first major work to fully embrace the realist style. It provides a frank, true-to-life portrayal of a woman seeking to escape her boring life through romantic involvement. This was shocking to readers during that period. In Madame Bovary from page 1039, we can see why this is shocking for the people during that period. Some sentences are interesting from Madame Bovary. From page 1039, his wife had been mad about him at the beginning. In her love, she had tendered him 1,000 servilities that had alienated him all the more. So there's another poet which names Gide Maupassant. So he's the poet that's good at write different portraits of human behavior, which is how people would act with each other. In one of his short story, which names La Main Gauche, he also uses several details. He was quite miserable until she brought out his father's pipe, which had been put away in a cupboard, which is in page 1486. And so still next Thursday, if that suits you, in page 1486. So those two sentences demonstrate that the son may replace his father's place very quickly, which is a realistic truth. So in conclusion, realism is any effort to portray life as it truly is. Realists always take their subject's matter from ordinary life. Detailed setting is one of important skills as a means of establish the realistic nature of main characters and places. Realist placed an emphasis on characters as individuals became more important in the real world. Characters are also became more important in literature. This is how I understand realism. Thank you for listening and hope you have a nice day.